Hello, this is Pamela Azzara bringing you your weekly YouTube reading with the Psychic Tarot deck from John Holland. And this is for the week of August 12th through the 18th. And I've already shuffled the deck and asked for clarity and accuracy and guidance for the week for all who see this reading. So I've already picked out the cards and when I shuffled for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and for the weekend. Let's see what Monday and Tuesday. The solar plexus chakra. And again, this is a chakra card came up for us the last time I used this deck. And here's one again. So for Monday and Tuesday, the solar plexus chakra, which is the third one, and that is above the belly button, below your, just below your rib cage. And that has to do with your confidence, letting your light shine, you're just being proud of yourself, doing your best, doing what you love, and being proud of it without any excuses. Just letting your light shine, standing in your light, just being as bright as the sun, and being confident. So that's for Monday and Tuesday. I think this is bringing you advice. Don't be afraid, don't be shy. Just do what you love, be proud of it, do your best, and allow that light to shine. Don't dim your light for anybody else. Some may not be comfortable with it, but they just need to get some sunglasses. If they can't handle your light, they just need some shades. That's their problem, not yours. So let's see for our Wednesday and Thursday. We've got some financial and material changes. Now, this doesn't always let us know whether these are positive or negative, and people always want to know when this card comes up, is that good or bad? It's hard to tell sometimes, and I think that's up to you. There are changes coming in the middle of the week in your financial matters, and that may bring some material changes in your life and your physical world around you. And depending on the decisions that you make and how you handle changes is whether it's going to be a positive thing or not. Change is always for a reason. We may not know what the reason is at the time, but there's always a reason for the change. So really it's always a good thing because the universe knows better than we do many times what changes need to come about. And sometimes while it feels like there's a storm in our lives or the boat is rocking, there's always a positive reason for it eventually, even if it doesn't seem like it at the time. I'm not saying that this is anything negative or bad. What I'm saying is that it's always good, even if it doesn't feel like it at first. But there will be some changes coming about in the middle of the week. So for our weekend, we have suffering in silence. So on the weekend, you may be having some emotional issues going on or something that's bothering you, worrying you. And this card comes to let you know that you always have friends and loved ones that are willing to be a shoulder to cry on or to be somebody to give advice or to vent to. And whether you want advice or not, there's always those around you that are willing to just listen and just be, an ear to vent to. You always have friends and family around to do that too. And even those of you that think you don't, I'm telling you, you do. You really do. And go ahead and reach out. There's been people that you have helped in your life, no doubt. People that you have been that shoulder to cry on for. and they would gladly return that favor. There's never any reason to suffer in silence. It's okay to take time to yourself, and it's always good to contemplate and take time in prayer or meditation, or take time alone in nature. But there's also a time that if you feel hopeless or helpless, and you just feel like you're suffering, don't do that in silence. Don't do that to yourself. Allow those around you to help you. So there is our coming week. We have Monday and Tuesday. Allow that light to shine. Show your gifts to the world and to those around you. Stand in confidence. And for Wednesday and Thursday, there are changes coming up in your financial life, and the choices that you make around those changes are what's going to make it positive or negative. And as I said, the changes really are never negative changes. They're always there for a reason, even if it's just to teach a lesson, so that there are better things come in the future, so you don't make mistakes, the same mistakes over and over, or the same choices over and over, which we all know some people do, get stuck in a rut, get stuck in a cycle of bad decisions and that. So if the changes come about, there's always a reason, there's always a positive reason. And just remember that. And at the end of the week, please don't ever let yourself suffer in silence. So once again, I want to thank you all for sharing in this time, in this space with me every week. And I will put the links below this video as to where else you can find me online.